So the end of April is right around the corner, and with it, I've got some pretty big announcements that I'm really excited to share with y'all. Hello and welcome to another Transfer Tuesday video where I will show you all how much I earned, how much I spent, and where that leftover money is going. A very special welcome back to the almost 18% of y'all who are subscribed, and if you're new here, I'm Raymond, a software engineer on the path to financial independence and retiring early, and I've managed to save over $89,000 so far. If you'd like to follow me on my journey, feel free to hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel, so thank you so much in advance. Without further ado, let's start by diving into my income, starting with my 401k. This paycheck, I added my standard amount of $1,510.59 into my 401k. This is on track to max it out and then start working on the after-tax portion of our retirement plan, which I am still very much excited about. Next, we have my HSA, which includes my standard $131.25 contribution, but also a $250 match from my employer, finally, for the second quarter of 2024. This is a long time coming, to be honest. I sort of expected this since the end of March, but it's finally in my account. Finally, I have my paycheck of $1,652.14. The first exciting announcement that I have is that I received word that I passed my interview for an internal move, and I'm going to be receiving a pretty sizable pay bump as a result. I'm not going to be really celebrating early though, because there were some complications that are leading to some delays. So until I see that written offer and until I get that actually signed, I'm going to hold off on celebrating just for now. But when that time comes, I definitely will be sharing with y'all how much I will be making in this new role. Next, let's go over my expenses, starting with my rent/utilities bills, which came out to a total of $100.57 for all of the utilities plus renter's insurance. Next, we have my groceries and other necessities, which came out to $195.34. Thankfully, this time for the 2 weeks, I came a little bit under my budget, especially since after the first week where I went a little bit over. The last part of my necessary expenses is $25 for transit. Moving on to my miscellaneous expenses, I am planning to eat outside with my friends tomorrow, but that is something that I don't really know the final bill for just yet. For miscellaneous purchases, I spent $25.50 across a host of purchases, but most notably a domain for my new blog. I've been thinking about this idea for quite some time now of expanding into a completely different medium, and I decided to finally take the plunge, so I bought the domain to engineeringretirement.com and started putting up a few posts on there. If you're interested in taking a look at some of my thoughts in a different format, feel free to check out that blog. Last but not least, I've got the money that is coming in and out of my funds. For my master's program tuition, I am putting in $161.75. Assuming that I actually get this offer, I will be putting a pause on this and won't be continuing my further education in this area, but I'm saving it just in case I decide to change my mind. For my hospital bills and student loans, I took out $19 for my student loans, as well as deposited $177.07 for next month's loans. For my travel fund, I put in another $250, slowly working towards rebuilding this after I took out a pretty decent chunk for some of my trips upcoming. And finally, for my credit card annual fees, I put in another $119.58. I'm really hoping that none of my credit cards increase their annual fees this year, but American Express is making some moves that is making me a little bit concerned right now, but we'll see what happens. In any case, that's all for this Transfer Tuesday video. I hope you all enjoyed. Again, if you enjoyed this video, liking and subscribing this video is a great way to help out the channel, so thank you so much, and I'll see you all in the next video.